Hey, what's up, guys? It's Limbo here. Welcome back to the channel, man. I hope you guys have been doing well. I'm recording this video right before I have to leave for an hour-long commute for my college class. But today, we have to talk about the Black Ops 7 trailer. I was thinking of doing a live reaction, and when they actually dropped the trailer, it has all, licensed music from Travis Scott, so I can't really react to it and give, a good reaction. So, all I'm going to say is this, okay? I watched the trailer. I'm not going to lie. For one, the aesthetic of everything, if you don't like the futuristic aesthetic from previous Call of Duties like Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and Black Ops 3, and even Black Ops 4, you're probably not going to like Black Ops 7's aesthetic at all, or, the look of the game, right? It's also add on top of that, when it comes to actual gameplay, which is probably the most important thing for a lot of people, if you don't like Omni movement, or don't even like the futuristic movement, or just this entire movement era that we're in with slide canceling, all that stuff, and you just don't have the time, the effort, or you think you're just too old or not good enough to learn it, I would say this: avoid Black Ops 7 with all costs, okay? If you're not a movement player, this is not going to be your game. The way the movement is set up and made for Black Ops 7, it's going to be faster and aggressive than Black Ops 6 had it. And if you thought Black Ops 6 was a bad game when it came to movement and the functionality and fluidness and the feel of Omni movement, I don't know how we're going to feel about it, because from the looks of it and just looking at the perk system and the thing that they've said, I'm bringing up a ton of tweets here, they dialed in on their next level of Omni movement for an incredibly fluid experience, and they have increased base sprint speed, chainable wall jumps, more controlled sliding, expanded movement options through perks. So even with the base movement that we get without changing our perks, it's going to be crazy. And then depending on the perks that are available and what they do, the expanded movement options are going to be insane. So if you really don't like movement in this movement era of Call of Duty where we're slide canceling, we're not moving like real soldiers, you're probably not going to enjoy the game. And that also goes and adds on with the people that just don't want to learn the movement or just don't like movement at all within these newer Call of Duties, right? So if I'm you, if you don't like the aesthetic and the look of these futuristic Call of Duties, don't buy the game. If you don't like the movement and you don't like the new wave of gameplay for Call of Duty, don't buy the game, okay? Because even with the trailer, right, they are confirming so many different things when it comes to loadouts, the gameplay, the things available, right? The next thing I want to talk about is apparently an overclock feature, which apparently what they say is an absolute game changer. And it's offering a choice between 2 upgrades for every tactical, lethal, field upgrade, and score streak. So basically, it's kind of having a hero shooter element where depending on, or no, not even a hero shooter, but an MMORPG element where depending on the attributes and choices that you make with your lethals, tacticals, field upgrade, and score streak, the gameplay will be different for everybody, no matter if they use the same semtex or frag grenade, right? All because of the overclocking. So it seems like for one of the screenshots, it literally says, adds the ability to cook the fuse. I don't know why it's like that for the cluster grenade, but we have to see what these overclock abilities are. But literally, between those 4 things, tactical, lethal, field upgrade, and score streak, no matter if you run the same, tactical, lethal, field upgrade, and score streak, depending on the overclocks, they might just change up and change the way you play and change how the game's played as well. So that's really cool, but we have to see how effective it actually is, because some things that they add and actually make and create really don't change the gameplay at all, right? And to also go on top of that, the perk system is absolutely insane. I just sent this to my boy Rick because I have his phone number and he's at his job right now, so I'm just informing him of what's going on. But I want you guys to read this, okay? They made a perk hybrid combat specialty for a gameplay bonus. So if you have all red and blue perks, depending on what the mix match and all that stuff, so you have 1 red and perk 1, a blue and perk 2 and 3, you will get this ability called Scout Specialty, right? And you can only get this with red and blue perks combined, and it's an offensive and stealth hybrid. And whenever you get a kill, you stay hidden from the enemy minimap for 5 seconds. And you guys remember with Black Ops 6, with the specialty perks and all that stuff, when you had all blue, all green, all red, you gain a 4th special perk. We all remember how broken the all blue perk system was, right? You could see and have wall hacks for 5 seconds. So this is definitely going to be tweaked and nerfed throughout Black Ops 7's life cycle. I can already tell. Dude, that first one of Scout Specialty is insane, right? There's a Tactician Specialty as well, which gives you a support offensive hybrid. Whenever you earn assists, you earn a bonus from bullet eliminations for 10 seconds, which is basically if you hit the person, it counts as elimination. Stealth and support hybrid, you earn field upgrade charges from stealthy eliminations. I don't know what the hell stealthy eliminations are. That seems like a new way to kill people. So yeah, but all in all, it just seems like they are going all out for the gameplay system, for multiplayer specifically. There's going to be crazy ass combos, crazy ass loadouts that work depending on your skill-based matchmaking and engagement optimized matchmaking for that lobby. I really feel like depending on the lobby, some loadouts could absolutely crush the lobby and pub stomp it, and some loadouts could be absolute dog shit. It really depends on the lobby and the people you're playing against. They also confirmed 20 brutal score streaks as well. I mean, dude, they're confirming a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it is insane with the shit I'm seeing. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast, boys. I gotta leave soon. You know, I'm running late. I'm supposed to be leaving like 10 minutes ago. I'm recording 5 minutes into this. So, yeah, they also basically confirmed the build code as well, which, honestly, this isn't going to kill loadouts or two-boxing or anything like that, because we all know a lot of people that watch that, they watch it for the loadout. But still, like, dude, they're just going to give a code. There's no reason for any YouTuber to make a loadout video that shows a loadout for like 10 minutes out of the 12-minute video, right? So that's a good thing. Also, weekly challenges are now fully confirmed. I mean, I feel like they already were, but now they're coming into Season 1 of Black Ops 7. I really wish they came in with Season 0, but it's all good because I'm realizing now when I'm recording this, during Season 0, anybody that's a camo grinder or somebody going for Prestige Master, they're going to be doing that before Season 1 and getting that done. And they did that between Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6. So it makes sense for weekly challenges to come into Season 1. And then also they talked about and confirmed weapon procedures, which you already know about, military weapon camos, special weapon camos, and all that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, dude, a lot of the camo grinding community is going to have a lot of work to do when it comes to finishing the game 100% all the way throughout every mode. So it's going to be fun. But yeah, that's literally the entire reveal when I'm recording it. If you guys enjoyed this little short video, drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll say this, all in all, right? If you do not like the aesthetic of the futuristic stuff and like the futuristic era of Call of Duty, just like in the past from Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and Black Ops 4, you're probably not going to like Black Ops 7's aesthetic and look and the overall feel and theme of the game. And if you don't like the movement that we've gotten for the last 5 years since we've been in this Modern Warfare 2019 era with slide canceling and fast movement and like movement players and all that stuff, you're probably not going to enjoy Black Ops 7 because despite, you know, the devs all saying that like the new Omni movement experience is more toned down and more attuned to what they want compared to Black Ops 6, with all the perks and all that stuff and the way that they're, you know, combining and adding wall jumps and all that stuff, I'm telling you right now, if you did not like movement or you weren't good at movement before, you're probably not going to buy or enjoy Black Ops 7. So my take is this, right? If you don't like those two things at all, one of the two things or both, don't buy Black Ops 7. Don't even give it a try because, dude, you're going to be wasting your time and money, right? But if you're fine and you can look ahead of those two things and actually learn it or just deal with the aesthetic and the movement, then my suggestion is this. If you guys want to try out Black Ops 7, right? I'm pretty sure if you have a PC, you can pre-order the game on Steam and you can cancel your pre-order after the beta is done. But if you're not on Steam, good luck. You could probably find a beta code. But still, either way, my final like way of approaching Black Ops 7 after the horrible year of Black Ops 6 is this. I'm going to be buying Game Pass for the first time ever, right? For the very first or second month of Black Ops 7 and seeing how I feel about the game. If I enjoy the game, hooray, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But if the game's dog shit and they give us bad updates like they did with Black Ops 6 and just bad content and all that stuff and a bad anti-cheat, I'm not going to be playing the game. I'm not going to be supporting the game. The most I'll do is buy Game Pass, try it out for the first month or the first couple of days of release and go from there. Okay? And if you don't want to spend that much money or do it illegally by pirating the game or anything like that, the most legal, cost-effective way to play Black Ops 7 is by buying it through Game Pass and just playing it through Game Pass and just spending, what, $10, $12, $14 a month for 1 month and trying it out. If you don't like it, cancel your subscription, stop playing the game. If you do like it, continue playing, or maybe buy the game full price so you don't have to pay a monthly subscription. But for me personally, as a college student that's fucking broke right now, right, the most I could do is just, you know, pay for Game Pass and try it out for a month or two. But either way, if the game's dog shit, I'm going to make that heard and clear and within my videos. You guys are going to see it. I'm not going to be playing the game. And if the game's good and I enjoy it, you guys will see different types of content like gameplay and all that stuff and funny challenges. But hopefully, Black Ops 7 could save the franchise. Hopefully, Treyarch and Activision have listened to us because at the end of the day, even with this reveal trailer and all the information that I talked about now it's confirmed, we still don't know if the game's going to be good because we haven't experienced it yet. And we have yet to live the future where Call of Duty made bad decisions with Black Ops 7. We still don't know if that's going to happen. Hopefully it doesn't, but you never know with Call of Duty and Activision and the way the game industry is today. But it's been your boy Limbo though, guys. I appreciate and love every single one of you guys. And hopefully Black Ops 7 and Battlefield 6 a good year for us. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.